Baseball is back. Welcome, everyone, to our special opening day edition of Baseball Tonight. Delighted to bring it to you. This is Carl Ravitch getting you set for the long season ahead. On tap, the NL East. Action between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. On the hill tonight, we've got a real interesting matchup. It's certainly worth noting. Livan Hernandez will be called on to pitch for Washington in this one. Livan led the league in innings pitched for the second year in a row last year. 11-15 with an ERA, though, of .360. He could have won a lot more had he gotten better run support. Randy Wolf will also get the start for the Philadelphia Phillies. That's going to do it for us here in Bristol. Now, baseball, Philadelphia style, cheesesteaks and everything. Our ESPN broadcast team, John Miller and Joe Morgan. Guys, take it away.
Okay, Carl, and we return to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Once again, it's time for Major League Baseball action on ESPN from the home of the Phillies. It is opening day around Major League Baseball, baseball's new year, and here we go again. Everybody with a clean slate and filled with high hopes. Hoping to do that tonight. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello, everyone. This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're going to bring you all the action. Now, Joe, as Washington takes the field below us, how do you look at this matchup?
Well, some people don't like the unbalanced schedule, but I'm not one of them. It really gives the club a chance to get familiar with the opponents that really mean something. It allows old rivalries to thrive and foster new. The key for them is to play their game, control the pace and the flow, and they should be fine.
Randy Wolf will be doing the pitching. He picked up 5 wins last night. Well, we're just about ready to get going. First pitch is upcoming, so let's get ready for baseball on ESPN. First pitch on the way.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
He throws. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Tomey is up with it, and they step on first for out number 1.
Nice play over there at first, just to keep that one for himself.
Now let's take a look at the lineup for Washington. Vinny Castilla is the cleanup man. Bases empty, 1 out. First pitch to him. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on, grounded towards the hole.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With 1 out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
And here's a quick look at the Phillies as they take the field on defense. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a liner to left. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to third. And he is safe at third. Just did slide ahead of the plate.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With 1 out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
Vinny Castilla up to the plate. Last year he hit a total of 35 home runs. He knocked in 131 runs a year ago. One is at first and third.
Watch this, John. He's seeing the ball so well right now. He's picking the ball up. The pitcher's hand.
There's a soaring high drive deep to left field. Gone! A 3-run homer. A moment ago we had a tie ball game, but suddenly the 3-run homer, and now they've got the lead.
Well, sometimes guys like to look at a pitch, but not in this case.
No, he had it in his mind that he was going to be aggressive. I think he thought he was going to get a fat one in that first pitch.
He's locked in right from the get-go, and he takes this baby over the wall. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitches here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Jose Guillen comes up to the plate now. Last year he hit 27 homers. His career slugging percentage is under .450. First pitch on the way. Changeup just misses. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And that one falls in there base hit. And that makes 4 consecutive hits against him. And they're just teeing off on him now. Nick Johnson up to the plate now. Hitting .255 during his career. He's got 38 career 4-baggers. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The pitch. Fastball. 2 down.
Great pitch. Gets on the inside. Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just get to the plate and then take your spot to them. Christian Guzman up now. Last season he had 8 home runs. He ended with 46 on the ground to second. Polanco is there to play on the home. And he throws on to first. And the second is retired. The Nationals break through with 3 runs here and open up a 3-run lead. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Nationals out in front 3-0. Levan Hernandez is going to be the pitcher in this one. He was an 11-game winner last year.
Come on, son, Jimmy.
First pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
Look out, John. It looks like this batter is absolutely
Come on, son, Jimmy.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. And that's a fair ball heading towards the corner. The throw to third.
I like his swing on that double. This is how you get things started for a good inning. Now with no outs, he's in scoring position.
Here's the batting order for the Phillies. Jim Thome, he's sitting the number 4 spot right now. Runner at second with nobody out. Spins and throws back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. There's a runner at second. No outs yet. And he's on the move for third. And he's in there at third.
He just puts his head down and sprints for third that time, and he's in there without a play. I like this field, John. He had a good lead off second, and he dives into third base and beats the throw.
Well, you're one of the great base dealers of all time, Joe, so if you like it, I definitely like it. I like it. The pitch. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the changeup.
He's obviously a low ball hitter and couldn't catch up with that. That's up and away.
Now let's take a look at Washington's defense. Only 1 out, runner on third. First pitch to him. And it lines this one towards the hole. Vidra has it, and that will not get the runner home from third.
This ball is slow. He stuck that one right to the second baseman.
Jim Thome gets a turn here. Last year he hit 42 homers. Lifetime slugging percentage is at .569. First pitch, here it comes. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. This one swung on and fouled away.
He decided to swing at this one, but he couldn't get the bat square to the ball in time.
Excellent pitching right there.
It certainly was. Got to give credit to the pitcher for getting him to chase that one.
The Phillies get a man to third, but can't bring him in. We'll go to the top of the second. The Washington Nationals are leading 3-0. They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up. Brad Wilkerson will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Bell has got it. Hernandez will get his first plate appearance of the game right now. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Bell and he made the catch. Wow, what a play! Bell with an acrobatic diving grab, a big league play.
Well, this is why I never liked playing third base growing up. It can be like a shooting gallery down there. The way balls rocket at you. But he reacts quickly and steers this line drive.
First pitch, here it comes. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lays off the cover. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Change it up. Out. And it's time to retire. And Joe, the fans is not going to be too happy.
Not a great swing here, but even the best hitters get fooled from time to time.
No runs, no hits, and no one that time. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. The Washington Nationals are on top 3-0. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Mike Lieberthal is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch to him. He swings and hits this one foul. Swing and a bullet towards the hole. Castilla is there and he puts it away for out number 1. Lieberthal will get his first shot from the batter's box in this game. 1 out, none on. First pitch on the way. Changeup just misses. 1 out.
Come on now, Mikey.
Here's the 1-0 delivery.
That's such a good pitch. He can throw it back to back anytime he wants to.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a bullet towards the hole. Castilla is racing. He gets it. So something of a wake-up call down there. Third by Bell will get his first shot in this one right here. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
He kicks, he throws.
Sometimes you stay away just to set up the pitch inside. Let's see if he comes back inside.
Ring that bell, David.
1 ball, 1 strike to pitch.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
The 2-1 pitch on the way. Fastball called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball ties him at knot. Swings it. This is strike 2 and signs the time. Joe, I just think this has a hole on this one.
Well, it's like you just pull the string a little bit. That's good stuff right there.
And they don't make any noise this half. They'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Washington Nationals are leading 3-0. The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up. Jose Vidro, a powerful. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Bell is there, and his throw is in time for out number 1. Vidro will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting to the right side here. Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch on the way.
Take 1. Go home, Pedro.
He looks at a fastball in there. It's quickly 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the breaking ball.
That's a hard-breaking curveball right there. Right hand strikeout.
Dig in. He's driven home 3 in this game. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes.
Well, you're trying to make a pitch inside with the change, but if you get it down and in, no telling where it might end up if you swing.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to short. Bell is right there. He'll throw on the first. And we'll move on now to the home half of the third. The Nationals out in front, 3-0. They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up. Jimmy Rollins will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. First pitch on the way.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
He delivers.
He showed some quick reflexes getting out of the way of that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Vigro on the run as he attempts it.
He's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight he's retired.
And this one definitely coming out of the book.
And John, this is one of those plays you'll be seeing on SportsCenter. Great heads-up play for the out.
So we'll get a lot of more looks there. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to him. And he sends this one in the air towards center. Chavez is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
And you want to talk about settling in. 8 in a row he's retired now.
Rollins, a switch hitter batting left-handed. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes.
Take one.
A little too eager there, and he's behind no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Here's a replay of the last 3 pitches. Great pitches on the replay.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. He didn't get much to hit that side, that's for sure. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. We're through 3 innings now. Washington is leading it 3-0. The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Jose Guillen will be the first man up. First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
You're a fluke, Ian.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Inside with a fastball, and it goes to 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Changeup just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. The 3-0 pitch.
Well, he missed down the middle. I don't think they were trying to hit him. That's where he ended up. When there's a 3-ball count, you have to aim at the middle of the body and the middle of the plate. He threw that one down and in.
Johnson is about 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. They throw over to first. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
You got a raw deal, Nick.
There he goes. Trying to short, this could be 2. Dive, and he's got it. And in time from his knees. Guzman comes in now. He's a switch hitter down on the right side. 1 out, a runner on second. First pitch on the way.
Man, sometimes that 4-seam fastball up and in can be the strikeout pitch.
Here's the pitch. He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
You got nothing, Christian.
There he goes toward third. And he was caught stealing there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came in with the fastball this time. You ask the catcher, and they'll tell you that's the best thing to throw.
pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Curveball misses, and it's full now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball strong.
It wasn't easy to strike this guy out. It took 6 pitches to send him back to the bench.
Yeah, he had a very determined at-bat up there, but this catch is pretty strong. He's too strong right now to hit. And they're gone in short order. We go to the last of the 4th. The Nationals lead it 3-0. And the 2-3-4 spots will be coming up next. Bobby Abreu up second in the inning, and he's going to be awfully tough.
Well, there's no turning back now, John. This pitch looks doomed from the start.
Swing of a high drive, straight away left field, racing back to the wall. Gone! A home run!
He's a good high ball hitter. He sees that pitch up in the zone and he whacks that. As a pitcher, you've got to know the strengths and weaknesses of every guy you face. Well, John, let's see this pitch again on case. Here's another look at the four-seam fastball. He leaves this pitch up in the zone, and as a hitter, that's just where you want it. That's your power.
The four-bagger, big fly. How sweet it is.
Well, that's to be expected on those high pitches. You just can't do that in the big league.
As you used to say, throw it in fence high, hit it over. First pitch to him. This ball is hit high and deep. Straight away center. Still going to the wall, and that one is caught. He made the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, baby. Goes over the wall that time. He brought this one back into the ballpark. Let's have a look, Joe.
He's got this thing measured from the second lead to back. Good awareness to know exactly where he is in relationship to the wall. Then he leaps up and spears it. That's a big play.
Nobody on base with one out. First pitch on the way. Curveball just missed it. 1 ball, no strikes.
Let's go, Jimbo. Bring your pitch, man.
Now the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to center. Vidro has it on the hop. And a good throw gets him. 2 down. Burrow will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. He struck him out with a changeup inside. Ball 1.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
Strike 2.
Trying to put this one in orbit, but he stalled at the launching pad.
The 1-2 pitch. Ball very tough to lay off that close, but he did, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch.
He's out of there. Ladies and
You got to get rid of it. You know, I think you look back at the pitcher leading up to the strikeout.
That's the way to do it.
Absolutely, John.
The Philadelphia Phillies narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. We're through 4 here in Philadelphia. Washington leads it 3-1. And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next. Brad Wilkerson will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch is a big curveball in there. 0-1. He kicks, he throws. A swing and a ball hit on the ground. Rollins is up with it. His throw not in time. That'll be an infield single.
Now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out. The shortstop fires it to first base, but this time he just didn't get it there in time.
Actually, a routine play for the shortstop most of the time, but this runner's got that kind of speed.
And it doesn't make your manager happy.
He squares around and gets down the bunt. For second for 1. The fires 2. As they can't get the back end. Wilkerson will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out. Man on first. First pitch, here it comes. Right back to the mound. 1 and 2.
I think you see a job.
So no runs, one hit, and nobody left. We go to the last of the fifth. The Washington Nationals are on top 3-1. The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up. Mike Lieberthal will be the first man up. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, man, he can't afford to.
Let's go, Michael.
I don't think the Parks will be able to contain this one.
Deep in the left field. This ball is going back. Still going back. Gone. It's been one of those days. A day to forget. But a little excitement there. A little souvenir to take from a bad day. A solo homer.
He's only showing a look here at the four-seam fastball. This isn't a bad pitch. The hitter just puts a great swing on it.
Pitcher's down in the zone, and usually the pitcher feels pretty secure down in the zone, but this guy apparently is a pretty good low ball hitter.
Yeah, John, you got to give him a lot of credit for being able to get underneath that pitch.
Bell will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. He throws. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider for out number 1.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leverage, John. That's a great two-strike pitch, a tough one to hit. This isn't a bad pitch to hack at. He just times his swing wrong. Batting is all about rhythm, and he'll hear it off here.
Yeah, a nice job by the pitcher, whose job is to upset his timing and rhythm. One out. Nobody on. First pitch on the way. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
Guys, I'm ready, Marlin. Come on now.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. Strike 3. John, let's see the pitch again at Cable. Here's another look at the foul ball. A fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in. The batter just didn't have time to adjust. Never had a chance on this one.
Not a real good swing, Joe.
You've got to give the pitcher credit to it. He made the pitch, and the batter couldn't handle it.
It just a bad swing.
Yes, it was.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. And he delivers. The 0-1 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants. When you miss with the slider, you can't miss upstairs because that's an automatic fly ball, and sometimes they don't stay in the ballpark.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Struck him out, and that is strikeout number 8 so far.
Well, he's in good looking rhythm now. This strikeout was 4 pitches since the hitter now.
Yeah, he blew him away. The Philadelphia Phillies narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. We've played 5-4. The Nationals lead it 3-2. Maybe you've just tuned in. If so, here's a reminder that this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan. And this is Major League Baseball coverage on ESPN. The number 2 hole will be getting things started next. Jose Vidro is always a tough hitter to battle with, and he's coming up second.
Well, he must have been looking for something off speed because that's a pitch he can handle.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Quick finger pitch. Got it. That's out number 1.
A lot of people say the splitter's a tougher pitch to hit. It's really tough. It's down in the zone, but it's definitely a hittable pitch. Looked like the pitcher just caught him looking for something else, and it threw off his timing.
It was an outstanding pitch, Joe, and that will give the rest of the lineup something else to think about whenever they've gotten 2 strikes against this pitcher. A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Hit one. Now the 1-1 pitch. He baffled him with the curve that time. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming.
One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down in on a curveball situation, because you can see the rotation and you know it's going to break off the plate.
The dugout wanted that one. Full count.
Go home, Vidro!
Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball. Got it. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him.
This pitcher will work both sides of the plate with this splitter. In and out.
He throws. Started to go around, but he held up in time to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging at a ground ball to short. Rollins is there. And that's a 3-up, 3 down there. On to the bottom of the 6th. Washington leads it 3-2. He'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. Bobby Abreu will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch, here it comes. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strike. The 1-0 pitch on the way. He bunts the ball. Hernandez is right there. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Polanco will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. 1 out, none on. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Man, oh man, Joe. Another fat one here. Is this guy trying to get these guys out or what? I think this ball is going to be long gone.
Keeping it up the field. This ball is going back. Still going back. Gone! A home run. This ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run.
The left fielder did all he could to try to keep this ball in the ballpark, but he just couldn't get it done.
I love to see that kind of athleticism out there, and it's just too bad he didn't actually catch it.
As an outfielder, you hate to see a ball like that. Nearly catchable while you're thinking, I have a chance, but you can't get it done.
Abreu will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty with 1 out.
Well, it's a tie game, and I tell you what, these fans are loud. I mean, they're cheering the way that their players are playing and the effort they're giving.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Big swing on this one, and he sends a long, high drive deep to right field. Gone! A home run! Solo home run. One solo. Let's the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead.
If you're not a hitter, you might feel sorry.
Well, you know, a guy hits a home run, and that's always big. And that pitcher's job, though, is to forget all about that and just to focus on the next hitter. And I don't know if he did that here, Joe.
I don't think so, John, because a lot lot of times it happens that way. When you're still thinking about the last home run, you make another mistake, and there goes the second.
Number 57 is going to be the new pitcher. He was an 11-game winner last year.
Well, this is not the type of outing they had hoped for, but, you know, maybe the pen can come in and do a little better job.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Let's go, Jimbo. Find your pitch, babe.
Well, he's got a chance to do something here. The fans are...
And this one's grounded to second. Vigro is there. On to first for out number 2. Burrow will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Just off the plate, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole, and he boots it. Guzman is there to play it on the hop, and he can't recover his time, so that will go in.
This is one he'd probably rather we didn't show on replay.
Yeah, but that's just not the way we are. Whether they're good plays or bad, we show them all, and I'm sure he will not remember this one. This will happen.
You got that right.
First pitch to him. He throws. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. Oh, man, the big hook, and he struck him out.
This is a tough pitch to handle, and he takes a swing at it anyway.
Well, he had to, right?
Well, yeah, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder and take one for the team.
The Philadelphia Phillies get the long ball working as they club 2 solo homers this afternoon. On to the 7th inning we go. The Phils lead 4-3. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Jose Guillen will be the first man up. Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1. Doesn't get the call on the splitter, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Missed with the fastball outside that time. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. And they say he held up in time there, and it's 3-1.
You're a fluke, Ian.
Now the 3-1 delivery. And the fastball is in there. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Missed with that one, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Sometimes you just have to challenge the hitter. You can't continue to go down and away if he's not swinging at it.
Johnson will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far, but he's back in time. Runner at first, nobody out. And a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. Nobody out, runner at first. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit foul. There he goes for second. Fastball swung and missed. He struck him out. 1-1. Guzman comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side. 1 out, man on first. First pitch on the way. The splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
You got nothing, Christian.
Now a throw over. There he goes towards second. Swinging a fly ball down the left field line. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. The throw to the plate. Guillen is around third, heading home. And that will not be in time, so the run comes across to score. Rollins boots it. Schneider is step in. 1 for 2 in the ball. 1 out, 1 run second. First pitch to him. First pitch is a splitter in there for a strike. Fastball outside, and the count is evened up. And he's running, heading for third. And he's in there at third.
Man, not even close that time. He just gets it in his mind he's going to take third, and he gets out there and makes it pay off. I like this deal. He had a good lead off second, and he dives into third base and beats the throw.
Well, you're one of the great base stealers of all time, Phil, so if you like it, I definitely like it. I love it. The 1-2 pitch.
Well, you try to throw the splitter away, but he won't chase that one.
He's ready. Here's the foul swing. The ball drilled down the right field line. That one is into the corner, and it's off the wall. The throw to third. The throw.
Man, they needed that one. They've got to lead for themselves, but they could use a few more runs to take the pressure off their pitching. I think that the bullpen hitters would like to see a few more added to this total as well.
One man out, one man on. Second. First pitch, here it comes. Swings, it misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
Sometimes you just get into that zone, John. There's nothing like the feeling of taking one deep.
Swung on, hit well. This one has a chance if it's fair. Gone! A 2-run homer. Now they got a little breathing room. A 1-run game becomes a 3-run game on that 2-run homer.
When the manager goes to the bench, this is exactly what he's looking for.
Well, you need experienced guys on that bench. You need that deep depth in big situations to pull a bat off the bench for you, and that's what he's got here.
And he has to stay focused while you're sitting on the bench, and that's exactly what he did.
Brad Wilkerson digs in. He hit 32 home runs last season. He's got a lifetime slugging average of .468. First pitch, here it comes. No check to swing that time, and it misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Slider just misses the black, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Change misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, here it comes.
Well, the pitcher wanted him to chase this fastball, but inside he didn't do so. Can't handle that pitch.
Chavez will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in that game. With 1 out with the runner at first. First pitch going.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
And he is out on a good throw. With the quick release, the accurate throw, and right there.
The catcher probably had an idea he might be running, and this throws out of his hand in a hurry. And it gets there in plenty of time.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit in the air. Bird has got it, and the side is retired. The Nationals strike for 4 runs here. And it's time to take a 7-inning stretch here in Philadelphia. The Nationals out in front, 7-4. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. David Bell will be the first man up. First pitch on the way.
Take one.
He delivers. Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to pitch.
And the hitter thought that was inside, but it's right there on the corner.
The 1-2 pitch coming. Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
This pitch on the outside edge, you couldn't do anything with that one. That's a tough pitch with 2 strikes.
Bird will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Third one.
1-1 pitch. Now here's the ball driving towards the hole. Castillo has got it. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
The third baseman makes a nice play here. He stays on top of this one, makes a nice throw over the first, and is able to retire the runner.
First pitch to him. Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Vidro has got it. Throws on to first, and the side is retired.
Let's have a look. This is a bang-bang play at first. Does the umpire make the right call? You bet he does.
That inning is long. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Washington Nationals are leading 7-4. The 3-4-5 hitters, the big hitters, coming up. Jose Vidro coming to the plate next, and he always guarantees a lot of trouble. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Tomey has it, and they step on first for number 1.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The pitch.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Swing and a roller towards the hole. Bell has it. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. He will step in 1 for 1. Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Ball 1.
Man, that'll wake you up in a hurry.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on, grounded towards the hole, and it drops in for a base hit. The throw to second.
I tell you what, there's a reason why that zone is colored red on his hit chart. There isn't a batter alive who wouldn't love to see pitches right down the middle every time he steps up.
First pitch to it. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Toughest spot for a hitter. 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
Got a raw deal, Nick.
And a throw over to first. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. A throw back to the back. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now a throw over, and he dives back safely. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Tomey is there. Throws to first in time for out number 2. No runs on a hit and 1 minute left. Here come the Phillies in the home half of the 8th. Washington is leading it 7-4. And the top of the order is coming up. Bobby Abreu is due up third. He's got to be in the pitcher's mind right now. He'll be up third the next inning. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit on the ground. Beltran is right there, and he'll be tagged out along the first base line. Polanco will try it again. He's already homered twice in this one. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch to him. He swings and misses at the splitter. 0-1. On the way. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Great location on this pitch. Down and caught the corner.
Abreu will come to the plate. A home run back in the 6th. Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch on the way. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, it's tough to handle that pitch when it breaks sharply in on your hands. A lot of times you'll just pull it foul. Very difficult to keep that ball fair.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one popped up foul behind the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. The throw to second.
Runners are critical late in the ballgame, even with 2 outs. They're going to need a few more hits though if they want to tie this baby up. Man, this ballpark is really rocking. The home fan refused to accept that a 3-run deficit means they're not going to win this ball game.
He's running, heading for second. He swings and hits this one foul.
Well, he has the home fan support, that's for sure, but his team is still down by 3.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Over to first. They try to keep him close, but he's back in there safely. Now a throw over. He had to stretch out that time, but he just didn't make it. Pitch on the way.
When you're seeing the ball this good, time just seems to slow down.
Let's go, Jimbo. Find your pitch, man.
Ball hit to the high and deep down the line and right. And out of here. Two runs on one swing of the bat.
It's only victimized another pitcher and add yet another home run to his career total. That'll send that fan unhappy. Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you on free zone. Give you a better look. This ball is on the outer edge of the strike zone, and the batter just hammers it. Looks like he was looking for it out there.
Two-run homer. And too many helpings of gopher balls like that. It could be a long, long night. Burrow will step in. He's 0 for 3 on this swing. First pitch, here it comes. The splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. The splitter just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hey now, big man, you can do it, baby.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Cut fastball is by him that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Guzman is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Philadelphia Phillies strike for a couple to draw a bit closer. 8 innings in the books. On to the ninth. The Washington Nationals are leading 7-6. It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Christian Guzman will be the first man up. First pitch on the way. Tries to turn on that one, but he misses. Strike 1. He deals. Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and that's through into right, a base hit.
They've got the leadoff man aboard. It's still close, so they could easily use an insurance run or two.
Bennett comes up for the first time right now. First pitch to him, and they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. Now a throw over. Good idea, but he's back in there safely. Here's a throw over to first. There he goes for second. And he's in there at second.
Well, he didn't have a particularly big lead this time, but he gets those legs going, and he's able to beat the throw. The throw is later, John. He's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide maybe was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have too much of a lead at first either.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing of the fly ball down the line and left. And foul. They throw behind the runner at second. He was back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Great pitch. Kicking on the inside. Missed it. Right through. He's working the inside force of the plate here and hoping to induce a swing, and it worked.
He almost screwed himself into the ground. His swing was so big on that one.
He got handcuffed to it, but he'll have to shorten his swing a bit next time if he wants to handle the pitch inside.
1 out, runner at second. Now a spin and a throw back to second. But he's back in time. Man on second, 1 out. First pitch to him. Slider in there for a called strike.
And even if he does swing at that pitch, all he can hope to do is foul it off.
He kicks, he throws. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss on plate. He hit 32 home runs last season. He got a lifetime slugging average of 468. Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
And he dives back safely.
2 down and a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes. And the pitch out, but nothing doing that time. A throw back to second. He's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. He spins and throws back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And that's way off the target. And it's 2-0. Now a spin and a throw back to second. But he's back in time. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3. That pitch is up.
He's on top. The 3-0 pitch.
This pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not on the way.
Andy Chavez comes to bat here. Last season he had 5 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
The key to any pitcher's success is the ability to change speeds. He's doing a great job.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. And he's on the move for third. Ball 2. That's out. And he's in there at third.
I don't know why you even try this with 2 outs. This is a very dangerous play as far as I'm concerned, but hey, it paid off. I like this field, John. He had a good lead off second, and he dives into third base and beats the throw.
Well, you're one of the great base stealers of all time, Joe, so if you like it, I definitely like it. I like it.
He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the heater. And we're even now at 2-2. They throw over the first. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 2-2 pitch. Slider just about had him, but it's a full count now. There he goes. Good save. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a splitter to retire the side.
The Nationals
Pick up no runs on a hit and leave 2 men out. On down to the bottom of the 9th.
The Washington Nationals are on top
7-6.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Mike Lieberthal
Will be there.
grounded softer to short. Castilla has it. His throw not in time. That'll be an infield single. Bell will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Nobody out. The runner at second.
First pitch, here it comes. And he lays one down here. And he'll get in there without a play.
Well, this is definitely a sacrifice situation, but the defense just doesn't react properly to this one. Safe all around.
Marlon Bird
Up there now.
Lassie, he bunts the ball.
There's one. Over to third, and he's safe at third. A little unusual idea there, trying to get the double play by throwing to third base for the second out. It didn't work.
This is just poor base running here, John. You've got to make sure this ball at least.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
This is what you want from a pitch hitter. He comes into the game cold and delivers a knock.
Jimmy Vaughn is the batter. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a 410 career slugging.
And they throw wide to start the attack. Put him on. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
That's off the plate and low, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball gets away from him there. It's 3-1. He's on top. The 3-1 delivery.
But he missed with it. Now he's walked in the run.
Placido Polanco steps up now. He finished last season with 17 home runs. He's got a 410 career slugging distance. And that's outside ball 1. He's at the belt. Now here's a ball grounded towards the hole. And there's 1. And 2. A double play.
Beautiful looking play here, John. These kind of plays are bread and butter to baseball. You can have incredible hitting, great pitching. But when you can pull off great defensive plays like this, you're going to have a much better chance of winning a lot of ball games over the course of the season.
The Philadelphia Phillies big on the run 2 hits and they get a couple of men on base. On into extra innings we go. And we are all tied up.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters, you up.
Jose Vidro
Will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
Inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He doesn't right here. Perfect pitch down and easy.
Castilla will dig in. He's had 1 hit in 4 trips. This is it. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1.
They got to concentrate on putting the ball in play. Strikeout doesn't help you here.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to third.
He finds a pitch he can drive and his hands work through his zone perfectly. He's in scoring position with 1 out.
Will come to the plate. 2 for 2 in this one. 1 out, a runner on second. First pitch to him.
Well, he needs to just get his bat out front a little bit and drive that pitch.
Inside for a ball. That evens up the count at 1-1.
Well, he tried to hit the inside corner. That one just moved off the plate in. A lot of movement, though.
Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a good strike pitch. It's tough one to hit. Well, we're going to take a look back at the strikeout and see some pitches. He threw on 4. Yeah, that was quick.
Yeah, that's for sure. Quick and back to the double. 2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes. And they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out, but nothing doing that time. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
That's high.
The 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not on the way.
Cristian Guzman steps into the batter's box. Last season he had 8 home runs. With a career slugging percentage.
Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Rollins is there to play on the hook.
The Nationals
Pick up no runs on a hit. Leaves 2 men out. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we're all tied.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters, you up.
Bobby Abreu
Will try and cause some trouble leading off in the next inning.
swing and a miss on a ball below the knees. Nothing in
Now,
one.
Bobby.
The pitch.
On the ground to second. Cordero is there. Over to first for out number 1.
Good reactions out there on the mound. Well, this thing is good.
Tony will come to the plate. A home run back in the 6th for him. First pitch, here it comes. Inside for a ball.
One of the pitches it's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down in on a curveball situation because you can see the rotation and you know it's going to break off the plate.
Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Look out! That ball is high and deep in the right field, and that one is gone! Home victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Jim Thome is our ESPN video game. Right here on the game. Joe, he really hit well tonight when they needed it. He was tough. Smart, they needed it. Great job.
Jim Thome had a great game today. He's one of those guys that seems to strike out a lot, but when he's making contact, he can drive the ball with the best of them.
Okay, Joe, now this was finished a little longer tonight than we originally thought it would, but it was worth the wait. What a finish. Now, for Joe Morgan, this is John Miller saying thanks for staying up late with us. All that is with baseball tonight. Coming up next,